6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan, the news read by Zahra Sikandar. First, the headlines. Foreign Office has once again ruled out negotiations with outlawed TTP. Speaker, National Assembly and his Russian counterpart at a meeting in Moscow have expressed satisfaction over growing ties. Finance Minister has vowed to improve the country's digital infrastructure. Chairman, Joint Chiefs of Staff Committee has directed field units to ensure optimal utilization of weapons to ensure defense of the motherland. International Day of Solidarity with Palestinian People is being observed today. And 52nd National Athletics Championship began in Multan today. And now the news in detail. Foreign Office has reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to pursuing good relations with all countries. At a weekly news briefing in Islamabad today, Foreign Office spokesperson Mumtaz Zahra Baloch said Pakistan does not believe in zero-sum relationships. She said Pakistan's stronger relations with one country should not be interpreted as undermining its bonds with other nations. Responding to a question, the spokesperson once again said there is no dialogue taking place between Pakistan and the TTP. She emphasized that Pakistan has stated on a number of occasions that proposals to initiate talks with TTP are an affront to families of thousands of victims of terrorism. Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar will pay a 2-day official visit to Mashhad, Iran from Monday to attend the 28th meeting of Council of Ministers of Economic Cooperation Organization. In his address at the meeting, the Deputy Prime Minister will reiterate Pakistan's commitment to ECO Charter and highlight potential of greater connectivity in region through development of rail and road networks and liberalization of visa regimes. Ishaq Dar will also reiterate Pakistan's concern over hostilities in the Middle East endangering the regional peace and security. He will sign the charter of the ECO Clean Energy Center. The Deputy Prime Minister will hold meetings with the participating ministers and other dignitaries on the sidelines of the ministerial meeting. Speaker, National Assembly Sardar Ayaz Sadiq has said that Pakistan wants to enhance its economic and trade ties with Russia. He was talking to the Speaker of the Federal Council of the Federal Assembly of the Russian Federation, Valentina Matvienko, in Moscow. While underscoring the significance of strengthening Pak-Russia parliamentary ties, Ayaz Sadiq said parliamentary cooperation can play a pivotal role in solidifying ties between both the countries. The Speaker expressed satisfaction with the growing ties between the two countries at the parliamentary, diplomatic, and governmental levels. On her part, Valentina Matvienko said Russia highly values its growing diplomatic, parliamentary, and economic relations with Pakistan. Federal Minister for Finance and Revenue Senator Mohammad Aurangzeb has termed digital economy and digital integration as a critical component of economic transformation of the country. He expressed these views today while chairing a meeting of Advisory Committee on release of IMT spectrum for improvement of next-generation mobile broadband services in Pakistan. The meeting discussed various issues and reviewed the progress of work done by the United States-based consultant firm NARA that has been hired by Pakistan Telecommunication Authority. Finance Minister said the government was determined to enhance connectivity and improve digital infrastructure in the country. Minister for Planning and Development Ahsan Iqbal says public sector schools should be equipped to impart essential skills. Chairing a meeting in Islamabad, he stressed the need for mandatory certifications for headmasters and headmistresses to evaluate their leadership abilities. The minister emphasized urgent need for education reforms to prepare the youth for future challenges. He also stressed the importance of globally accredited training programs to align with 21st century teaching standards. Federal Minister for Maritime Affairs Yasser Ahmad Shah has said that outstanding performance of Pakistan's stock exchange has boosted the confidence of local and foreign investors. Talking to media in Islamabad, Yasser Ahmad Shah said the stock exchange has achieved a milestone of 142% increase in shares values, within the last 17 months, opening new avenues of progress and development in the country. He said all the stakeholders are satisfied with the growth of economy. He further said the development of one's crippling economy has given new hope to the people regarding the reduction in inflation and improvement in their lifestyle. This is Radio Pakistan. Chairman Joint Chiefs of Staff Committee General Sahir Shamshad Mirza visited Forward Naval Operational Base Ormara today. According to a press release issued by ISPR, Chairman Joint Chiefs of Staff Committee visited operational assets of Navy including surface ships and a submarine and reviewed operational preparedness and combat readiness of the units in the sea. During interaction with troops at the coastal areas and the on-board ships, General Sahir Shamshad Mirza expressed satisfaction on operational readiness of deployed elements. He also appreciated the morale of troops and directed the field units to ensure optimal utilization of latest weapons and equipment with zeal and zest to ensure defense of the motherland. Earlier, upon arrival, Chairman Joint Chiefs of Staff Committee was given a comprehensive operational brief on prevailing threat, environment, and defense of the area. The Bangladesh government has described the recent arrest warrant for Myanmar's Army Chief Min Aung Hlaing as a significant step towards securing justice for the atrocities committed against persecuted minorities in the Southeast Asian nation. The High Representative of Rohingya Affairs of the Bangladesh interim government, Khalilur Rahman, told Anadolu that this arrest warrant is a step towards ensuring justice and accountability. International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people is being observed today. Every year on this day, international community stands in solidarity with dignity for rights and justice and self-determination of the Palestinian people. In their separate messages on the occasion, President Asif Ali Zardari and Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif have reaffirmed Pakistan's unwavering support for inalienable right to self-determination of Palestinian people and establishment of an independent state of Palestine with Al-Quds Al-Sharif as its capital. They reiterated Pakistan's call to international community, particularly the United Nations Security Council, for an immediate and unconditional ceasefire in Gaza and ensuring unhindered humanitarian assistance to the Palestinian people. At least 33 Palestinians have been martyred by Israeli forces in Gaza. Israel's genocide in Gaza has martyred over 44,300 Palestinians since October last year. UNICEF has called on global community to immediately step forward to help Lebanon. The deputy representative for the programs at the UNICEF Lebanon country office, Ati Higgins, told Al Jazeera that Lebanon needs immediate international assistance to rebuild. At least 18 people have been killed when a boat carrying passengers heading to a market in Cameroon's far north region capsized. The wooden boat was en route when it was rocked by a violent wind, causing it to capsize. The 52nd National Athletics Championship 2024 began in Multan today. A grand ceremony was held at Ayub Stadium in which Pakistan's pride Olympics gold medalist javelin thrower Urshid Nadeem was special guest. The 4-day championship will feature 45 events including 24 men and 21 women events. As many as 800 male and female athletes are participating in the event. A number of competitions will be held during championship, which will continue till Monday. And finally, the weather. Cloudy weather with rain, wind, thunderstorm, and snowfall over the hills is expected in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, northern and northeastern Balochistan, Kashmir, and Gilgit-Baltistan during the next 12 hours. Cold and dry weather is expected in other parts of the country. Smoke and fog in patches is likely to prevail in isolated plain areas of Punjab and Upper Sindh during morning and night hours. To end the news, here again are a few of the headlines. Foreign Office has once again ruled out negotiations with outlawed TTP. Speaker, National Assembly, and his Russian counterpart at a meeting in Moscow have expressed satisfaction over growing ties. Finance Minister has vowed to improve country's digital infrastructure. An International Day of Solidarity with Palestinian people is being observed today. With this, we come to the end of the news for the moment. For more news and analysis, visit our website radio.ue.pk.